Hey guys, here. So we got team of the week. Lamar Jackson not just getting an 82 item, but getting a +1. I know that's big for Ravens fans. Their theme team just seems to keep getting better. But, you know, it's not a Raider, so at least it's second place instead of first place, pulling further away. Regardless, Lamar Jackson's 82 item, more of just pack fodder. They did stay with 82s this week. They didn't increase the overalls on them. Not that we were like really specifically thinking they would, but you know, there's always a chance for things like that to happen. Troy Hill, 82 again, pack fodder. At least they're getting him good speed, I guess. So like, if you do end up putting him in like a, you know, your number 4 corner, you do end up going maybe quarters at the end of the game. He can keep up with the receivers there for your Browns theme team. AFC North getting blessed a little bit. Elijah Moore, fast, not great route running, but like this is all kind of the same until 90. So this is like the number 1 attribute in game though, and he gets it for an 86. It's not bad, and a slot. I know a lot of people really like the slot cams on the receiver for slot apprentices. Jeffrey Simmons here. He's a very slow left end with bad block shed, power move, finesse move. He's a hard pass. Probably the worst card they released this week would be this Jeffrey Simmons. Next up will be, wait, I skipped one. I skipped it, didn't I? Wait, wasn't that? Yeah, okay. We're rusty. But you know who's never rusty? Rock Bottom Coins.
Rock Bottom Coins is the number 1 place to get your Madden coins. If you make coins for my videos, sell them to Rock Bottom. If you're buying, use my code GUTBOX for 10% off.
But I think they did a pretty decent job in the 89s. It's too bad like they don't get higher overall. Like there's not higher overall, like more of the current day players, because McKinney definitely deserved it with his performance. So an 89, he is free though. So that's the benefit of them being 89s. They're not exactly like superstar cards. They're nothing that's gonna like stand out, because we got like 95 overalls right now. So an 89 is gonna have a very hard time competing with it in raw attributes. But that's what the theme team's for, right, buddies? Right? Smiles and giggles. And then James Conner's the other one. Well deserved, right? All three of the current week players had phenomenal performances. This guy, he looked faster for the Cardinals than he ever did for the Steelers. This guy, like, I really enjoy, like, you know, a lot of people are salty when players leave their team and do well elsewhere. I love to see it, right? Connor, Emmanuel Sanders. There's been a few guys over the years that have done it, and it's always great to see people that were once flying the black and gold still doing well out there. So James Conner, not a bad running back himself. Our offensive line was just trash-coated trash with trash filling. So he is breaking out. Well done in Arizona for the 89. So another one of these, well, these two are your free choices. Obviously, they don't got great stats, but it's free training for doing the team of the week solos. The ones we saw yesterday, we got McGahee. We're not going to spend too much time. He's a very solid running back. Rondé Barber, the same way. I'm still confused about the man-to-man designation when he was in that infamous Tampa 2 zone defense for his career. Josh Allen right here, a speed rusher. Pretty good. Like, and then I'm going to show you what we're getting tomorrow for Wildcard Wednesday. So remember this Josh Allen card as like the top team of the week item for today. Roethlisberger's also getting limited, so he's going to be expensive, but, you know, and they short, like, EA, like, they don't like Steelers, and they don't like giving us the good attributes. One more overall, I would have had Gunslinger. Would have been nice to have that on Roethlisberger. And then Odafe Owe, I believe that's how you say it, I'm not entirely sure. Got better block shed, like 92 overall, so it's a pretty good overall. And remember, Rising Stars, this has been like one of the best promos and one of the best drops all year, because like remember when Zach Wilson got a Rising Star, was the first gunslinger. Isaiah Simmons Rising Star, a lot of people still running with him because he's so impressive. So Owe here, incredibly fast off the edge, right? Like just an absolute, but like he's like a cornerback out there, right? That's a linebacker. The issue is like, you know, a lot of DBs get the speed boosts and he won't. Again, Ravens theme team getting more of a great boost. Block shed, power move. So he's going to be a little bit of a menace, but good. We need guys that are menaces on the edges to kind of take care of those like hypermobile, 120 speed escape artist quarterbacks that we, for some reason, have this year. Don't know why escape artist quarterbacks play the way they do. It's stupid. But he's going to be one of our attempt to counter. Good luck, him, Lawrence Taylor, and a few of the other speedy guys we got over the last little bit. Let's go into game, right? Let's go into game right now. I want to talk about, all right, so Thursday Thursday. The Kralo's also gone this week. I don't know, out like scuba diving. You know, that's I think Kralo told me, if you can't scuba, what was all this MutCon stuff for, right? So he's out scubaing. I'm just kidding. I don't know where the heck Kralo is. I don't have any. So I don't have him low-jacked yet. Maybe if I ever meet him in person, I'll stick like a little a tracker like Matrix style into him. Hopefully, he just doesn't meet Morpheus and they extract it all weird like. But besides for scarring scenes in movies long ago, I want to talk about Thursday, right? Because we got a little wink, wink, nudge, nudge by the inanimated EA employee at the moment. He's frozen in carbonite right now. But he basically said, you want to be here for Thursday. And then he either had something in his eyes or as a wink, okay? So Friday's probably Thanksgiving content. And now that it's pseudo-confirmed, not confirmed, pseudo-confirmed, what do you want to do? What do you want to prep? How do you want to be? And maybe this deserves a video all on its own, but let's talk, right? Like Thanksgiving, it's generally kind of like, you know, a multi-part promo. Expect to be let down. Like Mutt 15 Thanksgiving is always like the one that's remembered fondly upon because of the cornucopia packs that were like cornucopia packs just had some like insane value. They're like cards coming out of there like 98 overall, like Barry Sanders, Deion Sanders, Ahmad Green was like a low overall. Like there were specific cards going on, and don't expect that again. We haven't got anything near that. EA, the recent employees are jerks, right? They don't like us as human beings. They don't want us to have fun in their game. They want us to drive into their economic model of Ultimate Team, and it's really sucked a lot of the fun out of the game. With that said, what should you do to prepare? Because it's still, you know, still Mutt stuff, right? Even though EA doesn't want it to be fun, we still derive our own fun off making coins from EA doesn't want us to. So, coins are always king, right? Should you have training ready? I don't know, because like it feels like they're not doing that many alternate currencies. We haven't seen a single one. Generally in the past, there's some years that our first alternate currency came at Christmas time. And we might get one at Thanksgiving. I don't know, maybe not. Blitz might be the first one. Who knows what they got cooked up for the next few weeks. But generally, in the large sense of things, coins are king. So should you strip down your team, depower everything down? I don't think so, especially if you have something like a theme team. Like I'm going right now 50-50 Steelers. I'll probably switch back to 25-25 Steelers, Raiders, just so I can have more flexibility, because right now I really don't have like any flexibility in the lineup, and it's a lot easier once you get multiple 3x chems in there. So that's currently where we're at. But coins for Thanksgiving promo. And should you invest in cards? I looked at it yesterday on Market Monday. We talked about investments a little bit into those cards, so you can watch that video on what you want to do. Wildcard Wednesday tomorrow. It's not a bad time if you do have excess cards in your binder to kind of ditch them. Obviously, there's the potential for cards to go up with training values that would go up with some sort of good reroll for old training and stuff. But if they bring in a new currency, then training dies off, and training's not really worth it because you can't really roll training for the new stuff like you can, you know, after having the new stuff and then rolling for the new stuff. So it's that balancing effect. We never know. And EA, their best employees are in their economic department to keep us on our toes. And they've basically nailed it over time on how to keep us like from making coins. It used to be super predictable. Like playing FIFA, oh my god, it's so easy to make coins on investments. That's the only way to really do it. Like obviously you can flip on their auction house through like bids and stuff, but Madden goes through like we have to go through like methods and like I think we've like just like. For some reason, the Madden The Economist is better than whatever FIFA has or whatever they do. Like, because they absolutely screw us as much as possible from making coins off their game. And it's frustrating, right? Are we just, like, FIFA's larger, but what's going, like, why are they so hyper-focused on stopping us from making coins like this, on investing in cards? It's hurtful, right? Now, base elites are solid investments. I know some win, some lose. Like, remember, like, I don't want to go through years and complain about all the things we've done and make coins off of that they're totally taken away from us, because that would be like an entire 20-minute video on itself. But maybe that's actually not a bad idea for a video. Everything EA's done to screw us over from making coins. So I don't know. Old man rambles. What should you do for the Thanksgiving promo? I apologize for like the mini history lesson, but back in my day, I had the Kaiser stole our word for quarters. So We had 5 nickels to a B, as they said, but the important part is that I had an onion on my belt. Okay, I'm not going to do the Grandpa Simpson thing anymore. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Thanksgiving promo it's kind of like, it's okay at the start. Don't have high expectations for it right away. It's not going to come out, blow your socks off. It's going to have a few high-end cards, some medium cards, some low-end cards. It's not going to be the great fixer to your theme team if you're running the Jaguars or anything like that. It's not going to be anything like that, but there will be some definitely solid cards, some great cards. I don't think there's going to be like as much of a leap forward as like Dan Marino was to his overall when he came out with T Diamonds. I love Dan Marino, by the way. I love when they do stuff like that. One card that's like, you know, like super far ahead of every other card, so it's like super powered for a little bit, and then like, you know, a couple months it gets caught up to. That's kind of cool. I actually really like that Team Diamond. So I would expect maybe some cards. You know, say we got like, you know, Woodson here. He's powered up to 94. JC was like a 94, powered up to 95. So expect maybe a 95 probably to drop with the next promo. And that's kind of where it is, right? Like the one of the big names, Barry, Dion, to be those kind of masters for Friday. And if it's 2-part promo, then it's going to be obviously split, and we'll get more the Friday after. It's going to be, I think, a very traditional Thanksgiving, right? Because there's nothing like tradition like Thanksgiving. But that's the end of Old Man Rambles. We also kind of got a little bit of a lineup update going on right here. But I think today on stream with Team of the Week, I think I'm going to move it over. I think I'll probably actually keep the Steelers theme team. I don't know. I'll have to work in some sort of pass rush or whatever. But that's the end of the video. I got more things I want to talk about, but we got Twitch today where we'll be broadcasting for like 4 hours. So we got plenty of time over there. See you there. Otherwise, please sub to the channel. We're going for 100K this year. We're going to make it, boys. We're all going to make it. See ya.